I actually realized. Whoa, echo. Hello? Oh. That's interesting. How about now? Can you guys hear me? I'm like double echoing back. Oh, there we go. That was silly. It's been a little bit. Hi, Kotaro. I realized there was no real reason for the timer. I was just sitting here anyway. I am still sick. You can hear it in my voice, probably. It's much more baritone than normal. My wife says it's the one good thing about me getting sick is that I sound very attractive. So there you go. Bonus props. I don't have a plan at all for what we're doing today. I was working on the boon, actually, and I realized I actually can't do much more than I have done for it until I get a video editing software reinstalled. We could buy that right now. Filmora. Do I want Filmora? So Filmora is what I used to use to edit YouTube videos, and I liked it a lot. I thought Filmora was really good. Good video editing software. Video editor. Filmora, obviously. CapCut. It looks like it's for the film industry, which would be fine. Ew, it's very AI heavy. No, I don't want that. Literally has AI art all over the front. So no, I'm not getting it. What's playing in the background? This is from Blueprints. It's a really good game. Kotaro, what did you use to edit the video? The big lion video. What are they talking about right now? Forgive me if I cough occasionally. Let me see. Clipchamp. Okay. That's like the free Windows app, right? Yeah. That one's not bad. It looks like we're gonna go with Filmora again. The thing is, I know I have an account for this. But last time I remember I couldn't recover it. So we will download it and see what happens. I'm gonna be coughing a lot. Very neat for being free. Yeah. It's pretty good. Anything really, really basic you need done, you can do it there. So it's pretty good for that. What are they even... What are they talking about? Random nonsense. Like normal. What? Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Discord because they're talking about random absolute nonsense over there. The Coromon server. And this sticker of a lantern walling Arcturus. Arcturus walling at lantern. Why does it lantern have a sword? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I don't know how you would represent this, but like, not with a sword. Doesn't make any sense. It's very silly. Very, very silly. Okay. See, yeah, I don't know that reference. Invincible. I assume that's the... Isn't that the TV show? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. I only watch a very, very small amount of anime. I don't really watch TV. And I'm very, very picky, even when it comes to anime, so... No idea. Any interest in what we do today? We could do Othercide, we could do Helldivers. We could do whatever. You could get some revenge in Coromon. You want to try Helldivers? Okay, we could do that. Let's see. I'll do that in a moment once Filmora is done installing. I might need to get the second computer out, actually. Because when I run Helldivers, it doesn't like a second monitor being up. So I have to actually shut down my secondhand monitor. So I'll need the other computer. I'm coughing so much today. I do not like being sick. Let me step on my soapbox for a moment. On the continent of Africa, where I was raised, we get lots of things like malaria, which are really fatal and pretty problematic, obviously. I've had malaria 11 times, and all 3 strains as well, so not good. But I can deal with a fever. Give me a fever and I'm a happy man, right? Like, fever's fine. I hate throat stuff, because I didn't really get the cold. Like, for most of my life, I've never had a cold. So I come to America, and all the time, I mean, like, every single year, I get the influenza or, you know, strep, like, 2 or 3 times, and my throat just hates me. It's horrible, and I don't like it. I don't like anything that messes with the throat. It's not fun. Not fun. Not a fan. Ender Lilies was very fun. So you kept restarting. Yeah, so I am very tempted to... I've still not decided what I'm doing for Ender Lilies. I think what I'll do, because I've also been sitting on the second game, because there's Ender Lilies, and then there's also Ender Magnolia, which is the sequel. And so I'm really, really tempted to just kind of play through both back to back and not care about if I die. And just kind of show a full playthrough, play it all the way out, and then if I want, I can come back and try again for the Deathless stuff. Because I liked the Deathless stuff, and it was fun. It's just, man, I've not done well. Done horribly for it. Fillmore is asking too much of me right now. Fillmore, what do you want? Yeah, I got it. Fillmore is being a bit of an egg. What? Light robot, what does updog mean? Very rare light appearance. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. That's how you be a proper egg right there. Okay. Alright, I have Flamora. I'm gonna try and figure out the account stuff so we can finish the boon. While we're here for a moment before we start playing something. Any thoughts on our current bit rewards? Not bit rewards. Our current channel point rewards. Any interest in adding anything? I don't even know what the are right now. So currently we just have Coromon PvP and Transform. That's it? That's all I have active. I feel like we could do more with that. No, what's up, dog? I don't answer that question. I'm not trying to be obtuse. I just think that's very stupid. I guess I need to add the reward for Boon. We don't have to... I can't activate it because it's not ready, but I can do that quick. Let me do that. To modify a single emote just feels very pointless. The bone. So the question is, how much should this cost? We're going to steal the bone. I think it's got to be like upsettingly expensive, right? At least 10K. That's a way to purge our the values on the stream. All right, I like it. I like it. The boon. Give it like a dark gray. Goodness. Okay, so we have to set a limit as well. Only one per stream. Which does matter, because it's... I mean, it kills the stream, so I guess it actually doesn't matter. Alright, it's on, but I'm disabling it immediately, because, yeah, we can't have anybody activate that yet. It's not ready. Alright, so I'll finish that. Anything else? We've got Coromon PvP, which is a fun one. Transform, which is silly. And the boon, which is insane. Message to distract you. Message to focus you. I love you guys. You're very silly. Goodness, man. Light, I was explaining to Kotaro how much I hate throat stuff. Like, when it comes to being sick. I'll take a fever any day, but my throat being sick, no. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. It's horrible. Least favorite thing. Absolutely despise it. You were sick a lot as a kid. I was sick as a lot as a kid, but it was all malaria. I phrased that interestingly. I phrased that cautiously. Man, so anyone can clip anything, and anything can be taken out of context, so I have to be cautious. So yeah, it does sound like I phrased it weird, but gotta be cautious, man. Alright, while you guys think about potential rewards, I'm going to grab the other computer and a controller so we can play Helldivers. I am doing okay. Anya? No, come out of there. Are you scared? Sweetie. No, you can't be at my feet. Here. You want to sit on this? Yeah. I'll let you on the futon. Come on. AZ, I am sick. And not in the cool way. The unfun way. I just don't feel good. I feel miserably sick. Like, it definitely could be worse, but as I was explaining, being raised on the continent of Africa, yeah, I have a pretty messed up sore throat. Being raised on the continent of Africa, I'm really used to having fevers, because almost everything you get sick with gives you a fever, but not throat stuff. And so when I moved to America about 7-ish years ago, is that right? Yeah, about 7 years ago. Goodness, man. You just get sick all the time, and part of it is like your immune system is not adapted to a different country's diseases. Like, it takes about a decade for you to really get an adjusted immune system to a new country. Speaking of which, AZ and Tetra, I blame you guys for this, because my wife caught this in England while she was at her brother's wedding, and she brought it home to us and got the baby sick. So disappointed. Tetra got my family sick. I totally thought Tetra lived in Yeovil. I thought I remembered that correctly, because I remember him saying something about it being like a family name. Like a famous family name. And I was like, huh? I was wrong. It was not Yeovil. Anyway, so I'm not used at all to throat stuff. I hate it. I absolutely hate it when my throat gets sore. It's the worst. It's not fun. It's miserable. I just despise it a lot. Like, I'll take a fever any day over even a small throat illness. I just despise it. Alright, let me set this up. It'll take a moment, chat. We're gonna play, per Kotaro's request, we're gonna play some Helldivers. Which I'm down for. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh! AZ, you'll be happy to know that I am working on the boon. It's almost done, actually, which is crazy. I've got a few pieces left. But I am working on it. I need like a cough suppressant. Yeah, and it looks hilarious. And I've already added sound effects. The problem is I need to reinstall. Well, I just reinstalled it, but I need to sign up again for Filmora, which is my old like video editing software. It's pretty good. And I'm gonna use that to like actually mesh together the audios and make it sound actually good. Honestly, just getting Filmora will expedite a bunch of stuff. I can actually make the Gris video that I've been talking about. We'll be able to actually edit and compile the Othercide video when it's done, when we finish finally with the run. If we finish the run, which we will finish the run. It's just like Tempest died. And she actually died, which is really bad. And also, like, I know that was a while ago. I'm still hung up on it. That was very avoidable. I think about that every now and then, and I'm like, we could have totally avoided that. There was no reason for her to die. It was needless. Absolutely needless. It's very disappointing that she died. Unhappy with that. I just tried to log into my bank. I don't know why. I'm really tired. I stayed up till 3 a.m. last night doing homework for the master's degree. And then when I finished doing that, I came to bed. It's now 6, so I only had 3 hours of sleep. And for most of that, the baby was upset. Because again, Tetra got my child sick. That's on you, Tetra. Just saying. I don't blame Maisie. He might also be British, but it was Tetra's fault. Definitely Tetra's fault. And that's a totally reasonable thing and rational thing to think. I love Light just randomly saying that. Gosh. What have I instigated? Oh, we're gonna play Helldivers, and I'm just gonna like randomly die because I'm looking over at chat. Oh no. I mean, that's on par. That's totally on par. Exactly. Obviously Tetra's fault. Obviously. Someone needs to get Tetra in here, man. Oh, we have to say goodbye to the music. Bye-bye, music. You were very kind to us. Okay. Let's go to variety. Let's see. We're not going to play chess. Okay. Boop. Okay. Is that a good spot for my face for this? I think that should be fine. Goodness, man. The coughs are so bad. I was just curious because I know that if I hover over my account, it would, you know, dox my name. And I was just curious if it shows that automatically. I'm glad it doesn't. It's not like a huge deal. Half of you know my real name anyway. Don't tell Light. Seriously, don't tell Light. But yeah, I'm glad it doesn't dox my name just outright. Light does not know. Light thinks he knows a lot of stuff. It's gonna become the bashing on Light stream. I'll find out, don't worry. I have faith you'll find out. You seem to find stuff out very easily. Only a matter of time. Exactly. Exactly. Let's make sure audio's good. Can you guys hear the fans in the background? I mean, they're probably kind of loud. Controller. I am hoping that the game performs well, despite me streaming at the same time. Oh, I only need one more. The fans are quiet. Perfect. Time to clip. Oh no. Don't clip. You don't need to clip. It looks like there's some latency on Twitch's end. So if I watch the stream, man, that cape is like stuttering. That's crazy. On my end, it's not stuttering at all. It's like flowing beautifully. Thing is, I don't actually think there's any way to fix that. Is it stuttering on your guys' end? Like if I move around and stuff? Oh my gosh.
Only you can answer, Helldiver.
That looks horrible. Is it stuttering for you guys? I'm curious. On my end, it looks perfectly fine. It hurts my eyes. Why is it doing that? It's very bad. Yeah, no kidding. What is happening with that? It's crazy. It looks horrible. Is the bitrate too high? Again? Thought I fixed this. It's so bad, man. Oh, that's wild. How do I fix that? It's not the game. It'd be Twitch. Twitch would be the problem. I don't think there's anything that lowering settings or whatnot would change. Here, let's see. Yeah, no. No. This is a Twitch end thing. Shoot. Well, that sucks. I guess Helldivers is out of question. I mean, we could drop in and see if it gets any better. I doubt it.
Ready for another mission, Helldiver?
Oh, it looks horrible. The jitters. It's got the jitters. It's panicking. It's so funny and horrible. Let's see if there's anything on my end I can do with OBS to fix this. The thing is, I don't remember how high my kilobytes need to be. Because everything else I'm doing doesn't jitter, right? Yeah. So it's clearly just struggling with the game itself.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Wait, who joined my squadron? Oh no, a buddy has joined me.
One shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae gestates within the gloom as we speak.
Everyone say hi to Drag with my buddy. We do missions together. To hop on another game. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. I don't know why it's doing this though. Like, there really shouldn't be a reason. He's saying he's having a lot of frame drops. It's good on my end. Just not on Twitch. It's pretty weird. Haven't had that one. So sad. Drac is really fun to play with. Hopefully I can catch him later. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. Alright, what do you guys want to play then? That changes things. Bye, Drac. Everyone say bye, Drac. We could try and do the finale for Othercide. That is definitely an option. I'm thinking Othercide or we could do Coromon. That's always an option. Goodness, the coughs. Coromon is an option. Othercide is an option. You're washed. It wasn't that bad. Was it? You did okay. Let's see. Othercide. I'm tempted to just, you know what? It is Saturday anyway. That's what we're supposed to have played. Which in that case, I need to change to, here we go. You doubt your Wi-Fi will hold up? Yeah, let's do Othercide. Hopefully it's not laggy. I might just have to restart the stream. No? It looks fine. It's just a Helldivers issue. Dang. It's really annoying. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Dude, Helldivers has been such a pain in the butt to set up for stuff. This is the finale, so we're gonna finish today. So long as we don't get freaking stuck. Which we shouldn't. Light Robot is playing Coromon. I mean, if he wants to redeem the channel reward, he can definitely play me. We have a reward now dedicated to this, so... I can't believe that we just lost Tempest. That was devastating. I'm trying to get Discord up so I can let the Othercide server know. Goodness. Alright. The fan is still here. Oh, true. I didn't even notice. I'm just so used to the fan. He is the goat after all. Yeah, let me say bye-bye to that. Okay. Alright. That was truly a tragic loss. Okay. I'm correct in thinking that, right? Yeah, Tempest is dead. It's so annoying. We also lost a lot of memories then, right? Because we've been resetting Noontide, so we're kind of just like out of resources at this point. Okay, 4-player hunt, that'll take up all of our units. I think that makes the most sense. We really, really badly need a rescue, or I don't think that this run is gonna be successful. Oh my goodness, look at Belsung. Just no HP. We really need like 2 more res tokens. Because we need to get Belsung back to full HP. We can sacrifice a shield to her, maybe. Just for the health. Although I think the shields are too low level, right? So that won't even work. This might end up being a really awkward, suffering fight. Okay. Oh, man, Belsung looks so beat up. Okay. So there's 2 Reapers up there. I just don't bother with them, I think. I mean, I think we really need to get rid of these 4 down here before we can really think about the Reapers. We only have 1 shield. So let's go down here. We might get shot by Dum Dum over there, but that would be okay. How far can these guys move? Can they move to us? They can. Okay, let's let them come to us. And then we'll set up Lily here. That should be good. Oh yeah, all the leader boosts coming in. It's good value. Okay. You know, honestly, Belsung doesn't need health. She hits like a truck, so It shouldn't matter. I mean, I think Lily boosted with leader. Somebody's boosting. Okay, they both have leader, so they're boosting each other. So it does explain some of it, but still, that's a lot of output. These Reapers will eventually become a problem because they're both going to want to leap to us, and that's going to cause a lot of damage. You should move and do nothing, which is great. Perfect. We want to kill you immediately. Highest priority targets are always infested. We're going to set Noontide on that job. Actually, perfect for the timeline. We're not even going to risk missing. We're just going to set an Imbued Blade. Lily is going to detonating shot because that does a lot more damage. Okay, sure. Sure. That's great. All right, move up this way. I probably could have done a diagonal movement. I'm gonna haste. Excuse me. I'm gonna haste Lily. Man, please forgive the cough. And get them into the timeline. Alright. Move Belfair up. So we get one turn before these Reapers get their turn. And that's going to be a bit of a problem. We could use Noontide to buffer damage. It's probably a good idea. Because we just don't have the HP for interrupts. How much is their base attack? Yeah, they can't hurt Noontide at all. Yeah, they don't have a single move that could hurt Noontide. So as long as we can get Noontide to be the target, we'd be good. But if we don't get Noontide as the target, then that's reset. So how do we set this up to guarantee it? We need to set up like a cornering situation where we're all in a corner with Noontide at the front. Probably the best way to do it. So if we set her here, we can also then set immovable stance. I can't believe we've taken 9 hits in this round. That's crazy. We could set Shadow Round. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, we're gonna reset probably, so we do have Saving Grace. Leave it. We'll see what happens. Could be interesting. Belfair's target. Yeah. Alright, well. It's easy reset there. It's unfortunate. This will not be like that one level, chat. Promise. That was a cheeky little reset. Man, we're like almost at 50 resets. It's crazy. I don't remember it taking like half this long when I did it. To be fair, I was playing so much of the game, I had the AI like memorized. I've had lots of little hiccups. And again, as I'm sure Kotaro will point out, half of those were on one level. Which is true. And painful. Alright, let's actually run Belfair down here. Just in case this infested gets any wild ideas in his head. So one of these swords will probably move to us. So we might be able to just get a sneaky kill. I don't think we need to move Lily as far this time. Let's just move her here. Ah, dang. Okay. Well, worth a try. It's good damage. I mean, that's just dead, so... Bit of an unnecessary crit, but you know what? I'll take it. If this gets haste, that might be a problem. Haste and delay, that could be problematic. There's the haste, and a lot of armor. Okay, but no delay, so we're good. But... Get out of here. Empty-handed Nook. Man, the names on those things are so dumb as well. Very stupid. Okay, so he's not going for a million years, and then we can just kind of beat it up. I'm just gonna ignore you. We want to kill you. So that might not kill. This might kill. We'll see. We probably need a haste as well. Get that to happen correctly. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do the haste on Lily. Is that a guarantee that that happens? Oh, plus the damage up, so that's definitely going to happen now. And then we can detonating shot you. You're dead. Perfect. That's a good turn. Goodness. Bit of overkill, that. Not gonna complain. How is that not backstab? Oh, she's looking at a corner. Okay. That is so much damage. So, I guess we have to set intercepts. Actually, we don't have to. We don't have to. I have a better idea. We can totally set this up to still work. Question is, where do we need to be? I'd say probably here. That's still a good spot. Yeah. Yeah, we'll set up there. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here. We're gonna set up Shadow Round. I think Shadow Round plus the 80% damage on Noontide from double leader should kill both of these guys when they come in. A different theoretical solution was we could set an intercept on Lily and then put Noontide in melee range. So one of them would instantly attack and then the other one would run up, jump, and then get intercepted, trying to attack Belfair. Also an option. But not necessary. I think this is gonna be more reliable. So that's 80% damage for Noontide. That should, paired with Shadow Round, kill. They don't have that much health. Come on, kill. Heck yeah. Wait it out. Perfect. Very clean. Very clean. Alright, what do we have now? 2 guns? Yeah, I hate the guns. If we camp on this corner, that's probably our best bet to draw them in. Camping? Yeah, true. Definitely camping. Not even ashamed to admit it. Absolutely camping. Look, it was the best. Oh, okay, now we have more stuff coming in. Infested, another gun. We got 3 guns? Oh, a hope breaker as well. Oh, yay. Somehow this hope breaker ended up sooner on the timeline than the 2 guns that spawned in earlier. That's really wild. Anyway. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. If something gets close, Belfair can kind of just stall it out. Hopefully we can do that with the hope breaker, because those are really annoying. Yeah, we could stall that out. I can't see anything from here. Which is good, because that means they can't see me. But also bad, because I want to hit them. We just wait. He's very excited about appearing. He is. Let me at him. Let me at him, coach. Why? Why so cautious? No, move in. What's that little baby steps going on? What is happening? There we go. That's a real movement. That backline pain slinger is gonna be really bad to deal with. Yikes. Yeah, no, that's not good. That is definitely not good. I have to be there to shoot him? What? Okay. I mean, we gotta get this going, so sure. That's pretty good. Do I burst? It'll double my timeline, so I'll end up here. I think I burst. Yeah, we'll just get rid of you. Delete that from the game. And then, this has so much health. It also has armor, which sucks. Delay could be valuable as well. Okay, yeah, we'll shoot that. Yeah. Delay value for sure. Not gonna shadow around because we really need that HP. I'm thinking this is a good moment for menacing stance. I mean, we can take slashes as well. Never mind. Noontide's like, I got this. Oh my word. Noontide is out for vengeance. She was very angry that Tempest died, I guess. Very angry. Does this have vision? I don't think so. That'd be crazy if it did. Let's haste you. Yeah, dang it, that doesn't get you to go again. Okay. I mean, Noontide is literally immune to whatever this wants to do after sidestep, so he can't hurt us. Let me double check. Yeah, no. Doesn't deal damage, no damage, no damage, no damage, no damage, no damage. Yep, okay. Oh gosh. Alright. Light wants to play some Coromon. Just a moment, Light. Let's get through this match and then, yeah, we can do that. I assume you want 6v6, but for the purpose of, clarity, do you want 6v6? Or what's the other option? 3v3? Alright, sounds good. I mean, I figured there's like no way you would want. What is it, 3v3? 3v3 is ridiculous. Why are there only 2 options? I guess, yeah, technically you can do like 2v2 or a bunch of other stuff. That's true. Imagine a 2v2. That would hurt the soul. What do we have? 2 Reapers. Perfect. Those are very easy to deal with. That's so true, though. I mean, yeah, no, okay. 4v4 is definitely better. That doesn't make it good. There's a strong difference between better and good. I think that crit mattered. I think that was a roll. 6v6. Yeah, we'll do 6v6. The only option, you mean. The only good option. No, that's not where I wanted you. Okay, we'll put you there then. So haste you. Reset the Symbiote Blade. Could stack even more armor. So remember, because of the double armor bug, this is 3,248 armor, which is like, there is not a move in the game that does more damage than that. That can outpass that damage. Which is just ridiculous. Very silly. You egg. Are you serious? You, move there. No! What's wrong with you people? Wait! Yes! Oh, come on, man! 1 tile. It's so dumb. I'm so disappointed. That was a really good crit. Alright. Welfare's doing some real damage. I see it. I'll be in queue with Code Nova. Alright. Watch Kotaro steal that match. Actually, never mind. Kotaro's scared that he's washed up, which is not true, but reasonable fear. That wasn't that bad. What if I had a good team? Let's see, what did we get? We got Hawkeye, nice. That's really good. I just want to see real quick. So this is our last day. And, whether or not we get a, rescue mission is going to determine a lot about this boss fight. So let's find out. 2 chances. 2 chances. There are 4 mission types, so we have a 50% chance. Come on. Guys, Tempest doesn't make it to the end. I'm so upset. Unironically, that is horrible. So Tempest, okay, so let me like break down the situation. You get to bring 5 units? 4 or 5 units to the boss fight. So typically, you bring as many guns and swords as you have, because those are the best units in the game. We have to bring shields. And maybe even 2 shields. And we don't even get a second sword. Oh, and she has her Ghost Strike. That's really, really bad, actually, because Ghost Strike is how you reposition the boss to continue to get backstab on her. That's... because this boss teleports a lot. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. We're gonna do the PvP match. I just wanted to kind of understand my situation for what we're gonna be looking at. That's really bad. That's really bad. All right, Coromon time. There we go. Okay. Kotaro, do you want to pick my team? Don't pick the status only team though. That's my only request. I need to fix that team. We need a Swampa added. Team number 4. Okay. I have no idea which one that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is like one of my favorites. It's not very good, but it's a favorite. Alright. Oh my gosh, she's running the Swarmy. The Swarmy. Okay. Hosei Swarmy at that. Light, be honest, are you going to be listening to me as I play? Because it will change how I do this. Using a whatever team. No, I see this team. I see what's going on here. Actually, I don't know how to do with that. Well, I guess... oh, well, my team has decided. Cool. Did you listen to me while playing? For some of the matches, yes. For the status match, I did, because I knew it was at such a disadvantage. I needed all the data. Because it was going to be unbelievably hard to do anything. Shiny, it's fine. But not after that. What I did was I left audio on, but I just like very quickly played each of my turns. So oh. So audio was there, but I just played my turns really fast. It's so eerie without the music. Man, I need this cough to go away. Okay. Molavite. Interesting. Not a bad pick. See some Armadon action. That's honestly not bad damage into this Armadon. Genuinely not bad damage. Where's your bulk? Like, unironically. Where's your physical bulk? Is it Crybeast? Stays in on the splatter. It's wild. What's my item? I don't even know what my item is. Wait, what? What item is that? Oh, okay. Wait, everything is so freaking expensive. Okay, into Lumisect. Okay. Interesting. Bright light. 10%'s not even that bad. Take it. Man, I wish Helldivers had worked. I was actually really excited about you suggesting that code. My bitrate's bad. What's up with that? Electromines. Real annoying. I mean, I think this goes into Crybeast, which I'd be very happy to fight. Ashclops. Interesting. Spadef Ashclops? Nope. Holy moly. That was a weird play. Do I outspeed? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know what that was, man. That was a weird play. You like upshift with splatter? I guess so, yeah. It's a fun combo. Also rare. I mean, I think he's... Let me think through. Yeah, he's the only one that gets that. So, pretty interesting. Man, I ain't staying in on that. Come on. Oh, Mudma does get it. That's true. 8%. Crazy. Who does he go into on this? I mean, it could be any number of ones. Okay. I mean, Ball of Light? Like, I guess. Oh, doesn't Grandmask get Clearing Wind? Yeah. Well, just in case. Cyrat's really good for this. Primo. That's great, I'll take that. I think this goes into Crybeast. No shot, he stays in. Yep. %19% after -1 is a lot. Also, not fully rested. but has Revitalizer. It's kind of weird. I assume you want to trap me. Oh. You go into Insect. Bright Light. So now I go neutral. Get hit by Primo. Ah, I see it. Okay, that's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. Cool little combo. Oh yeah, that's kind of fun. Are you gonna Frantic Mask me? It's a fun combo, Light. I like it. I like the idea of... Well, no, that doesn't matter, does it, actually? Because it's calculated based on the turn of action. So I don't think the -1 Spadef from Lumisect would actually ever matter. Yeah, you did decide to Frantic Mask me. That's okay. Let's go into Glammoth. Oh my goodness. This ear was stopped up literally this whole time, and it just opened up. Oh, that feels so good. Let's see. Oh. Goodness. There was a very real temptation to actually stay in. Obviously, the sun boost probably doesn't make it worth it, but I'm probably faster. I would just kill this. Unless he actually has speed investment. Yeah, not worth it. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. This goes into Primo again. Don't think I care. What's cool about this, I'm not sure if you guys know this, is even if I take damage now, the damage I take from Primo later on will still be calced based on fully rested, which is really neat. I'm surprised you stayed in, actually. Kind of weird. So, really weird. So I get fully rested basically twice now. Because the calculation in Primo will also be based on fully rested. Which is just very cool. But this Primo, assuming he does it again, will not have that advantage. I should have made sure music was on. Exactly. So the first Primo he used was calculated based on fully rested. Then when he did it again, it recalced as fully rested again. It's very, very interesting interactions. um... Yeah, I'm bulky. And you're not as bulky. Light throwing? What's happening here? Okay, yeah. Thought you had splatter. Splatter would have done more damage to you, brother. I mean, unless you're, like, physically invested. I don't know. That's a weird reasoning to me. Store me in, store me out. I'll take it. It's a weird bait and switch, that one. Thing is, I don't really have a problem being in on this. Are you physically invested? Like, reconstruct. I mean, sure. It's not a bad play. Yeah, you're physically invested. And come on, rock. Okay, interesting. I hate that Milidont is good. Why? Don't hate on my boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. But why hate on Milidont? But he's best boy. Man, these coughs are so bad. The arms are silly. The complaint being about the arms is very funny. I mean, he knows I'm gonna do splatter, right? So, like... There's no way he lives a spotter. The arms are silly. I can't get over you saying that. Really? Went for the reconstruct? That's kind of crazy. You know, I unironically forgot about Koala Rock, even though I just saw it. Which feels very dumb to say, but yeah, I totally forgot. I can mute myself to... You better not be watching the stream, brother. Reading these plays. I want the proof. A whole minute delay. I mean, you still... That gives you info on, like, what I have. I can hear your past. That's funny. See what I mean? This is suspicious behavior. Light. Suspicious behavior. not going to say anything. Okay, I'm faster. Kill? Heck yeah. Dang, that was such a gamble. Like, is listening to your school days right now? That's crazy. Now that there is unhinged. So he doesn't have Ash Claps anymore. If I put this to sleep, is that a dumb idea? It's gonna click all in. 60 SP. What do you need that much SP for, bro? That is a little bit excessive. That was not your total skills. +2. I know, but like still. Seems very unnecessary. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. He likes over-investing into SP. Yeah. I actually really liked what I was seeing from his SP bar. I thought it looked really good. The weird consequence of this is you can't be burned now. You can't be poisoned, not burned. Poisoned. Which is kind of ironic, but this is going to be a crit. What for? Okay, Kato. Yeah. Makes sense. And no longer drowsy. Well, that is really unfortunate. I do know of one thing that can handle this, but poison would destroy him. Yeah. Is he calcing? He's probably trying to calc it. I mean, he's +6. Transcending probably kills. I don't even mind. Milidont has done his one job. 7 soldier. 7. Oh, I guess I should have set Dark Atmosphere sooner. Well. Skill issue. What should I go for? True. I mean, it's tempting. It's really tempting. But also probably a bad idea. Okay. Good play. Goodness, man. Yep. Figures. I mean, this is... This will be interesting. This is an interesting matchup, to say the least. No setup? No setup. That's weird. That's really weird. You just gonna illusion slice? I'm so confused. Like... Okay. Yeah, I agree. Some of my sets use it, some of mine don't. Switches out. 07 to Molavite. Oh, barely! That's crazy. That's a crazy live right there. 6%. That's nuts. Love it. Yeah. Keep cycling it. Give me some HP back, you know? It's some wild switching games. I wonder if he thought I was faster there. Which I don't know why it would be. It's a Lumisect, right? Oh, it's a really bad situation for him as well. He kind of has to go back to Lumisect, I think. Shared fate. Man, frick that. I'll get this HP back. Shared Fate is still a better design than Destiny Bond. I hate Destiny Bond. I think it's really stupid. That's actually not bad damage. On a Glamoth? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a risky play, but I know he lives in it. You can live that. You can live that. Dang it. Oops. Oh man, that was my main counter to Crybeast. It's kind of not good. And his team is looking not healthy, so I think Megalobite has expended his usefulness. Hi, Anya. What are you up to? What you doing? Oh, frick. Really? Okay, at least I'm faster. I know I'm going to die. Would you be fine with testing them on if it kept them on alive too? Yeah, I would. I think that'd be fine. So I die this turn. Don't die this turn. Okay, interesting. Crit, speed drop. Do I get released this turn? Nah. Sad. P-Chomp does slightly more damage. Barely. This Crybeast really put me in a bind. Definitely the most threatening thing on his team. Okay. Okay. To who? Malabite. So that's dead. Does he need the setup for something? Like, I'm not sure why he's getting rid of Dark Atmosphere. Kawano? Okay. Guess it's just a sack for the purpose of sack. Right. Spit F drop. We can just sack Armadon here. Oh, 07 Armadon. 07. What the frick? How did he live that? I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't really care, but that's crazy. What a mad lad. Okay, cool. Shocked he lived that. There was no reason for him to, but yeah, sure. Sure. That's fine. Armadon max friendship? True. That's so real. This is a really weird situation. That's not bad damage. Ah, I see. That's why you're not worried about it. Oh, that's why you wanted a freaking Night Gone. I get it. Makes sense. That's honestly, somehow both more and less damage than I thought that would be. So I'm free. Ah, Bright Light also gets rid of it. It's a really weird combo. That is not bad damage. That's not bad at all. It's not nearly enough. I know. It's okay though. It's kind of his job. He's chipping back, so... There's no SP on that guy. You don't have SP. Is this how you get SP back? Yeah. Interesting. Yep. That poison was so worth getting. Okay, he stayed in this time. Come on. It's decent. That's progress. I don't die to that. This is good. So Crybeast is dead. If he switches, Lumisect is dead. Okay, this is checkmate. Checkmate. Checkmate, ooh ha ha. Switch is dead, doesn't switch dead. Cool. Yeah, you did the thing. If Amon dies, you get free, right? So, either way, I win. Not a bad match. So I would reckon he knows that I don't kill at 62%. But he probably does kill. I mean, he definitely kills, right? So... I want Twilight. It's whatever. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, we won. Cool. It wasn't an issue of speed, it was an issue of... If I leave him at low HP, and then I bring in Glamoth, he can set up on me. Because I don't know what his set was, but Inner Peace plus Zen Cure, I can't beat that. So he would eventually beat the Glamoth. So, damage roll or other reasons that could have been, you know, a close match or whatnot. So, that's why I was kind of thinking through it a little harder. GG Light Robot. There's some fun shenanigans there at the end. It's too clumsy to bring the Twilight. Yeah. Alright, back to Othercide. Ugh, I forgot. Oop, there we go. I forgot that we're not gonna get Tempest back. It's so sad. You had to make a new team? I accidentally forgot my turning opponent. Turning team casual. Oh shoot. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it's a really unfortunate accident. Keep the team, but don't tell him. I can't encourage lying. I was gonna say keep the team, but tell him you changed it, but that would be lying. I don't condone lying. Lying is wrong. We had... No, I added one more for reset. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, this is it. We have missions we can do. It's challenging ritual. We might be able to do that with only 2 people. Which, to be honest, we're at the point of the game where, like, if I lose to this, I don't know that I would even complain. I'd be a little bit upset, but not super upset. Do we have leader? We have leader on you. Does Celeste have leader? No. Does kind of suck, but they can spirit haste each other. So we can haste cycle these 2. They're also our highest levels. So if anybody could do this, it's a 2-player mission, it would be Belsing Celeste. So send it. My decoy team is ready. Nice. Just in case I made that team. That was your first team. It's not too bad. You're really missing a lot of defense. I don't know where your defense was on that team. I assume Molavite was more defense-oriented than Spidef. But even then, like, I don't know. There just wasn't much of any defense on that team. I didn't feel like you had any defense on that team. So here's what we should do. We're gonna haste cycle a lot for this. Ashclops can run defense, so maybe that was your plan? What did I hit Ashclops with that, like, almost murdered it? Is that illusion slice? Or something? That was an insane amount of damage. Just kind of fell over. Alright, so we need to keep haste cycling. I mean, yeah, he's definitely weak to special. Just absolutely no questions about that. So, Celeste can kill. Then we haste again. This is why double guns is OP. Just haste cycle. Yeah, plus that that specific Cyberite has been, like, tried and tested, man. That thing is a menace. I've seen it in action time and time again, and that specific Cyberite is really hard to deal with. Not to toot my own horn. It's not even that, like, cool or original. I mean, it's original in the sense that I designed it. I didn't take a set or anything. But, like, it doesn't feel that unique, you know? Because that's not the point. It just works. It's very functional. It's a very functional guy. Gal. Separate a guy or a gal, in my unprofessional opinion. Take my upshift separate. No, I'm not interested. So here's what we need to do. We need to take a shot. That'll lock its position. It's also going to delay it, which is kind of more funny than anything else. It doesn't really help us. Belsung will haste you back. And we will reposition to backstab. Here. You're gonna do a thing, which won't matter, because we're gonna win before that ever happens. Or matters. Alright, so. We're going to haste again. This is haste cycling. super OP. And we're gonna move to backstab. And we're just gonna murder it, frankly. So we're gonna haste cycle again. Lots of haste cycling today. We can start taking our first shots. That's pretty good damage. It'd be really funny if the Lost Soul doesn't even get a turn. What? I don't even know what that movement was, man. That's not a lot of damage, but it is damage. It's more than enough. More than enough. And it's not going to get a turn. And that's game. Wow. So there you go. That's a two-person mission. And that's haste cycling. It's a little bit OP. A little bit broken. Why are they standing off from their frames? Wait, that's really funny. That's a new bug. I've not seen that one before. Get a trait? What did Belsung get? Dude, Belsung looks gnarly. She needs help, but there's no help to be found. Born Killer, let's go. Okay, this is a very important trait. Good pickup. Alright. Last mission we get. Do an impossible hunt. Or a hard survival. There's such a high reset potential on a hard survival. What map is this? Dark Corner. Dark Corner's pretty easy as far as maps go. Survival could take a long time. And probably will have a lot of resets in it. I don't think the 50 Vita is worth it. That would also end us in an odd number, which means we actually wouldn't get anything out of it. So, it's just not worth it. Okay. Did I set a limit on how many times people can ward? The Coromon PvP. 3 per stream. Do we think that needs to be more expensive or what? That kind of derailed stream a lot more than I thought it would. Alright, where are these guns? There's a gun there, gun here. There's one more gun somewhere. Right here, okay. This is not great looking. This is gonna be tough. It did say it was impossible, so you know. Don't think Lily will be able to kill that in one round. Oh yeah, she can. She can, actually. Do I send Noontide to kill this? You know, probably. I feel like we don't really want to split up, though. Be the issue. We can move up here instead of movable stance. That's probably the better thing to do. Get some damage going. One per stream instead. Yeah, I think that might be a good compromise. I think that could definitely work. She lived that? Well, you're dead, but that's pretty impressive. Why does it keep coming? It keeps throttling right back to Noontide. Not sure why. Alright. These infested are going to be the real problem. Like usual. Okay, that's not bad. End your turn. Perfect. This is going pretty well. So far. Why? Oh my gosh, you absolute buffoon. I gotta shield charge you. I gotta keep the guns from acting. They're really problematic. Oh man, if we got one more crit, that would have died. Okay, at least you took the bait. I don't know why no one else did. Alright. Good. Huge. Okay. Lily can just kill that. That's great. Alright, we really got to consider what our problems are. So, these are problems. Nothing else is acting soon. So, we need to take care of our problems. Our real problems, you know? I can do 2 of these, so... Ugh. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. It kills if it hits. Come on. Hit. Hit, hit, hit. Let's go. Okay. That means we could have killed both of these if that one landed. Sucks. Where do you go? That's fine. That's actually pretty good. It's gonna make you pretty killable. Detonating shot you. Oh, big crit. Big crit. You're gonna be able to shoot me. I think I'm more worried about getting shot by that than anything else here. So let's... I think, yeah, we'll reposition. That looks really uncomfortable, but we should be able to kill it before it gets a turn. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. Okay. Speaking of shrimp, I mean... We could attack shrimp. It feels like a distraction. Feels like a little bit of a distraction from larger problems. But, yeah, sure. It's the most, like, cost-effective thing I can do right now. I need to handle you. You're the big problem. Oh my gosh. Come on. Can I move into melee? Perfect. Okay, so... Yeah, okay. This works out. Uncomfortably, but it does work out. Yes. There's a little below and a little above. My armor wears off before this happens. Okay, bad. We need to fix that. And kill you. This might not happen. What? Oh, you're rooted. Perfect. Okay, so she can't do anything. What do I do about you? We can intercept. Yeah. It's the most cost-effective thing to do. So just intercept it. Okay. He might run it twice, though. I mean, if he runs it twice, we just reset. Hi, Anya. Don't do it twice. So I think I ran out of armor. Yeah, they upgrade their skills a lot. This cough is so unpleasant. I just want shields to be good, man. I say that, but I mean, Belfair is putting in work. It's just not as much work as they really need to put in at this point. Alright, I do not remember what this interrupt does. Trying to move out of melee range and deal a bunch of damage. Okay, I mean, if we just kill you, then it doesn't matter. Cool. Bye. Cool. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, why are you so... He's so far away, man. Miles away. Just get out of range of him doing anything stupid. I'm so tired of coughing. This was hitless. I'm pretty happy with that. Just go all in. Alright, Lily's just gonna murder it. That's perfectly fine. Alright, there we go. Hi, Annie. What you doing? Oh, there are more summons. Oh, crap. Infested where? That actually, I mean, well, that might be a problem. So you'll move up and then you'll move and then you might haste. That could be really bad. Oh my goodness, we're one tile out of range. Frick me. Is that worth hasting for? Well, I mean, it could also end up... It could also end up interrupting the wrong thing. Which would be really bad. What would normally happen? So a hate dancer will spawn, it'll run up to a target, it'll move, it'll haste. I actually don't think the timeline is enough for that to happen. Okay. I'm gonna trust my gut, which has not been very successful in trusting. Okay. And just don't do anything. Or just haste, and then end your turn. Haste. Okay. End your turn. Frick you, dude. Frick you. Okay. That's... not pleasant. Not bad. We can just kill this, so... It's not like a huge deal, it's just very annoying, and it does add to the hit counter, which makes me sad. Man, this thing is gonna be annoying to hunt down. Kill it with fire. Okay, it's not bad. It's a good start. Stop dodging. Stop dodging. Why are you running? Okay, there we go. Dodge chance on that is not that high either. So the fact that I dodged 3 out of those 9 shots is kind of wild. Belfry gets a trait? Please be Deadeye. That'd be great. Inquisitor. That's pretty good. Technically, this boss is a corrupted creature, so that's pretty good. I mean, we're not really going to be using it for damage. You're going to be a soaker. Don't know how else to put that. Alright, the most important thing we pick up is any damage boosting skill for our girl. Because Quietus is interesting, but it's not helpful. Mobilize for 50 is okay. That one, it shouldn't matter, I don't think. Man, I actually don't remember much about this boss. Alright, increase damage by 30. Do we have a cheaper version of that? Increase damage by 25. Is the 5% worth 100 more Vita? Probably not, because we need to equip a lot of skills. Do we have another one of that? I don't like how it always resorts them, even after you're done with it. We can take armor boosting, that could be helpful, but I kind of doubt it. Doubt it will be relevant. Relevante. Do we really only have one sever? Dang. Oh, that sucks. Do we at least have a drill? Nope. Dang. That's kind of bad. Alright, well, I guess a movable stance is getting pounced then. We had Mercy? Oh, shoot. Okay, actually, this sucks. We just wasted 300 Vita, but it's totally worth doing. Mercy's insane. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that on. Honestly, that's like most of what she's going to be using is a menacing stance. So if we can just... now we lost the ability to equip Sever even if we had it. This sucks. Delay, immobilize, armor reduction. I don't think any of those are going to be super helpful. So let's look at someone else's skills, see if anyone is missing anything. Particularly Belfair. Shield charge is not worth investing into. So let's kind of look at our shots. So we have Peak, Defiance, that's good. Oh, we need to look at we have 2 shadow rounds? Surely, right? Okay, yeah. Increased crit chance. That makes sense. You do a lot of damage. And delay. Okay. I think that's fine. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hastes could be changed. I do think Apathy is kind of cracked. Especially because we already have so many other hasting units. So I don't think we need that. I don't know. As we do just throw something on Slash. Doesn't matter really what. What's your crit chance? Crit chance of 22%. You know, honestly, that's not bad. If we boost that to crit damage. Let's see. Return is honestly also pretty okay. Dang, none of these are really that good. The thing is, the boss teleports, so, and eventually becomes completely immune to, like, everything, so... all delay, all sorts of nonsense. So, let's just add some more delay to this. Yeah. Alright. Is what it is. So sad, man. We don't get Tempest back. Very disappointing. One of these is gonna be... we can't even check. I bet you one of those was totally a, whatchamacallit? I can't English today. Rescue mission. Alright. All the guns. Let's go. Round them up. Alrighty. It's a shame I don't have cutscenes turned on, because we would see a really cool cutscene between the boss switches. So I'll kind of explain it. The theme of this boss, this is the final boss, and the main theme is that there's an egg, and the egg is going to hatch. And when the egg hatches, it's going to create basically the equivalent of one of our characters, and that's the final boss. The god of suffering in this world, which is born out of all of the, like, deaths and misery that our team has experienced. The irony is that normally in the cutscene it shows a bunch of these, like, dead characters because the game expects you to have lost everybody, you know, or multiple recycles, everything. The irony is, we're literally just going to be fighting Tempest. Because Tempest is the only character who died. Like, canonically and fully died. Which is so upsetting. But it is what it is. So we have to kill Tempest. Alright, that's our final mission, is to kill our own character. To kill Tempest. Which is just a tragedy. It's just a tragedy, man. Weirdly, I mean, it still shows the exact same cutscene, so nothing changes. Which is very silly. Dang, even if we just had a drill. Ugh, it hurts. Give me that immovable stance. So if I move here, I can shoot you. Same here. I want Celeste to start hasting stuff. We gotta get our hastes going. And if we can get the guns to haste each other, then we're really, really well off. Still shoot you from there. It's probably a more realistic spot to get hasted. Oh, and I can still take a shot. Perfect. Oh, that's so close. Look at that timeline shift. That's crazy. So hey, Celeste. So with 3 guns, you can almost monocycle, where all of your units can just go infinitely. Almost. The snag is that eventually the game recognizes what you're doing and puts a stop to it. We need to clump up as well. Yeah, so already, Spirit Burst has been disabled. So the game is recognizing what we're doing. So we need to haste. Bellsong is the soonest on the timeline. Bellsong should still be able to do it. Yeah, so let's bring Celeste back into the timeline. And we need to get Celeste and Lily together. We've done pretty much all of this at 0 time. If we can kill all the enemies before that 15 times summon, we're in a really good position. I also want to make sure Belfair is not here. She needs to be way up near the egg where it's going to spawn. Oh, Celeste unlocked Burst again. That's great. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Okay, so we 0 time that. Reset. Belsun can burst again. Okay, we can kill you. Valuable kill. We can haste Belfair. I think that might be worth doing, honestly. We can't shoot you anyway. Oh, frick. No. Okay, that eats our last use. Not great. We can move Lily before Celeste gets another turn. So let's move the burst radius to somewhere else. Let's just move up. Haste back. End her turn. Ah, she's been locked out of both. Alright, we've been timed out. Okay. It's unfortunate. We can't attack this gun, though. I think that's probably worth doing. Oh, we can straight up just kill the gun. That's great. It's great. Alright. So we killed everything on the map. Except for the 2 swords. 2 swords are going to take a bunch of damage when they come in on the immovable stance. One of them will straight up die. So that's good. There's the egg. Well, the egg has a summon timer. Oh, we're really good then. Huge. Okay. So now we can kill you. Muted myself. The egg will summon, like, here? It has a movement. Does it even have an attacking action? So I know it summons stuff. And then does that, and then it has different phases. Yeah. Okay. It eventually has, like, an explosion that it does. Teleport somewhere else. Yeah, we can't end up in the radius of it. On the start of any turn, we can't be in the radius of it. I'm pretty sure with Menacing Stance, we can just, like, absolutely destroy it in 1 turn. Okay, we're back to being able to burst, so that's good. We really got to get Belfair back up here to join the crew. Oh, she's going now. I think we just kind of end our turn. I mean, we can move up 1 back where we were, but I need you to be here. Yeah. There's the egg. Egg! Ugh. Nasty. Gross. That's really convenient. He didn't move, though. Ah, man. Okay. That sucks he didn't move. Okay. We move as a group. We move as a group. We thrive as a group. We move as a group. Alright, who's going the latest in this timeline? It's gonna be Belfair. Let's go here. Here. We're just playing hopscotch. Fun game. Okay. Alright, we're almost up. Let's see. How much damage does that instant action do? Instinct 750. So it cannot hurt Noontide. Oh, but then it teleports. The teleport is going to be the problem. We need to wait one more turn before we kill it. Who do we want to haste? Oh, Celeste. Celeste isn't going for a while. Alright, then we move here. Belfair moves like here. Yep. Belfair Belsung does a basic haste. We can get one shot off. And almost murder that. Sure. Happy to have that. Alright, so the question is... Will Celeste be locked out of using Burst again? Actually, I don't think the timeline's favorable enough anyway. So we can just murder this. And then get out of the way. Okay, let the egg do its thing. Aw, man. Yeah, she could have done more. Okay, that's fine. Does Celeste have leader? No. Okay. Celeste probably has the least value right now out of the crew for doing some of the shenanigans we're going to need to do for this boss. Okay. Alright, so... bonk you. Get out of the way. For Noontide. Alright, we need to set this up. Bunched up like... well... If I remember correctly, the nucleus explodes. Like at the end. He blows up. I don't really care about Belfair HP, but I do care about the guns. Because the guns could just die. Which would be really bad. Noontide can avoid it because she's got a bajillion armor if she wants it. So... I don't think we're going to get to benefit from all the things I wanted to. That should be okay. So that's the damage boost. That's important. We set Shadow Round. Alright, so it begins. Okay, we Shadow Round. And then we wait. No, we needed... Shoot. I might have messed it up already. Oh well. Menacing stance. Okay, there's stage 1. Question is, what do you do at this point? Stays at 80%. Infection. After 25 initiative units, shoot a beam in 4 directions. When a beam touches an enemy or ally for the first time, send out 4 more beams. Yeah, it spreads. Okay. So that's obviously a problem because it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit a bunch of people. All right, we go for another one. Now the question is, do we burst? I want to say no, because we really need to be well set for the next phase, the important phase. So you'll summon a thing, and then you'll attack and teleport. The teleport's really the problem. Okay. Because that didn't do any damage to Noontide, but it did hurt Belfair a little bit. Alright, we need to bring Noontide back into the timeline. I'm a little too scared to shoot it, because if I shoot it... Yeah, that could just cause a lot of problems. I think we're good. I'm so worried about Belsung being in the middle of this beam. If Belsung dies, we have to reset. We need Belsung for this. Again, this is why repositioning the boss was so important, and why I really, really badly needed that. Which is why losing Tempest sucked so much. Good crit. Good crit. Good crit! Second crack. It doesn't matter, you're gonna die. Hopefully. Scary. I didn't set menacing stance! Oh my gosh. I just threw chat. It's fine. It'll still die. The question really comes down to the explosion radius. Maybe it doesn't blow up. Oh, okay. Oh, it blows up if you let it sit long enough. That's right. Alright, here's the actual final boss. Here's Suffering. Okay. I don't remember anything about this boss. Outside of the fact that it has a bajillion health and it has an Oko move where it just kills you. Switch positions with the furthest daughter. Explode, deal damage surrounding. Steal HP from all daughters each time Suffering is attacked. That's terrible. I don't remember that. That is a reaction, so that can be interrupted. Interrupt melee attack. Deal damage, push back. Hardship. Yeah, hardship is the one I remember being really dumb. Delays all characters by 20. And then changes phases. Okay. We need to get... The most important thing right now is that we get Noontide back in the timeline. There's also a really annoying bug about this final boss where looking at his skills can sometimes leave the footprint of the skills on the floor. It's miserable. Nothing I can do about it. It can cause a lot of problems because it becomes really hard to tell like what's actually a thing and not a thing to be worried about. Very annoying. Kill that, Lily. Legend. Okay. So now we need to decide who we want our target to be for this explosive switch. I think, honestly, Belfair is a good set for that. I think we let Belfair take the fall on that. Yeah. So question now is, do we set Shadowround now or do we wait? We need to like actually take this very slow. So melee interrupts. That'll be the main problem. So we'll have to trigger the interrupt, then bring her back into the timeline so that she can then run up again and reinitiate combat. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, that's gonna be very annoying. I don't think we reposition. I think we stay here. There's a rock here. No, that's not a rock. It's a fake rock. Okay, that's a little bit stupid. I want to be here. Rationale for that is we're going to get switched, and I can put Noontide right here, so that when the knockback happens from the interrupt, we don't move at all. We just stay. If we haste Noontide, this will be a damage up. Okay. That works. We can do that. We can do that. And then we go ahead and set Shadowbound. That's the issue. That's the real question. I mean, we go ahead and set Intercept. You know, honestly, it doesn't matter. We always set our reactions. It's only Belsung who we need to be cautious with because she doesn't have HP. Who am I kidding? Yeah, always set them. Especially on Lily and Celeste. It's just click the button. We don't want to haste... Do we want to haste anybody? At all? Maybe Belsung, so she can set her Intercept. I think she only gets one more. That's the problem. I also realized we want to be here with our interceptors. Hi, Anya. Okay. Good luck. Reaction of pain. There's interruption. That's the one we need to look out for. That's the big problem. Ordeal to Belfair. Crazy animation. What are you intercepting? Wait, what? I don't know what that intercept was for. Weird. I have no idea what that intercept was for. Okay, so we have to burn one attack, which is really annoying. Good thing is we don't take damage and we don't move, so... The real question is, we have the setup. Do we just go for it? I think we just go for it. I'm so dumb, man. I forgot to set menacing stance again. So bad. That's good damage right there. Okay. That's one phase done. Good job, Noontide. I don't remember what this does. Does it sacrifice HP to gain stats, I think? Yeah. So new reaction. We still have an intercept up. It's the new interrupt. Ordeal. Distress. That's the delay. Yeah. So he gets 2 turns in a row. Ah, that's really annoying, actually. Oh, that's gonna displace Noontide. Frick. He's plus 100% damage. That might kill Noontide. It's not good. I don't think Noontide has armor anymore. She does! Insane. Okay, Noontide is dead in 20 time. Okay, cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to that. Nothing, I guess. We're not in range to haste her, so Noontide's just dead. Okay, we're swordless now. Wait, what happened to the shadow rounds? Oh my gosh. No shot. Literally, no shot. Okay. We play this sort of cautious, I guess. You don't have any more phase changes, correct? Correct. Oh my gosh. Look at all the junk on the ground. How do I... How much is this going to deal? This interrupt. 1,200. So she lives unless it's a crit. No, she dies to the steel HP. Okay. So we can't attack. Oh, I can actually explain that because I've done it before, and actually I was one of the leading people in figuring that out. It's really weird, but I can totally explain it here in a moment. This might be okay. We haste Belsung, bring her back into the timeline. Also gives her damage up. Celeste hastes her back into the timeline. Yep. Okay. This is just raw gun damage. It's doing so little, man. Come on, Lily! Come on! Man, not having a sword sucks so much. So many crits. Well done. Alright. If we don't... We need a lot of crits. That's not a crit, Lily. That's not a crit. We get 2 more shots. Wait. What happened to Noontide's Omen? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I was like, she's free! Psych. I think that's it. I think we won. Yep, GG. Let's go! Guns for the win, man! Guns of the goats. Or guns of the guns. Nice. Man, I am so angry that we lost Tempest to a nothing situation. That is so dumb. So BS. I love how it still gives you XP and levels like it matters. Why did Lily gain 7,000? What? Is it because she took the kill? I guess so. So she got the bonus XP from the actual kill. That's really funny. Okay. Noble, to explain how this works. So, there are hotkeys on PC. This only works on PC. It's a really weird bug. There are hotkeys on PC for every single skill option. And when... The thing we don't understand is how the timings related to the timeline work for causing the bug to work. And that's the part that I was in charge of for testing. So it was me and like 2 or 3 other players, one a speedrunner, myself a monocycle runner, and then one other person. We were testing and trying to figure it out. Because we know it works, we just don't really know how it works or why it works. Well, I guess we know the why it works. No. We know pieces of all of those things, but nothing conclusive. So there are hotkeys to activate skills. So for example, if I want to click slash, I hit 2, and 2 would activate slash. However, something weird happens if when you level up, you don't take a skill. So you deliberately leave the slot blank. You unlock the hotkey slot, but you don't have anything in there. So what the game does, or what it seems to do, is when you hit the hotkey for the slot that is empty, it looks like it'll move to the next thing in the timeline and say, oh, what is the hotkey slot for that? And I'll activate that skill instead. So, for example, if you have a hotkey set for one of your own units on 4 to do, like, I don't know, Shield Bash, which Shield Bash wouldn't be 4, that'd be 3. Bad example, but whatever. Blacksmith's Grace. There we go. That's one that's targeted to 4. If I have Lily here who didn't pick up her skill for leveling up, I can click 4, and if, say, Belfair is next in the timeline and she has Blacksmith's Grace, it'll actually use Blacksmith's Grace on Belfair instead. And it'll spend her HP, but it won't spend AP, which is really weird. So you can kind of cheese the whole game. That one's like the armor exploit is more of a bug. That one is like a true exploit. I forget what we named it, but it's really weird. But what you can do is the boss has a skill that costs HP, and it takes a while, but it is the speedrunner strat to literally just spam the hotkey for that skill, and they'll just kill themselves. The boss will just kill itself. It's really weird. It's really dumb. I think it's too far. It's very interesting, and yeah, I've kind of dabbled in it. I think it would make a mono run more possible. Mono run being only one hero, nobody else, from scratch. I think you could theoretically do that with a gun or a sword by exploiting that bug. It's possible. I don't think it's likely, but it is possible. You could get through the bosses. Well, you could get through the final boss. It's actually really the rest of the bosses you'd struggle to deal with. Because the other reactions on the bosses don't cost HP. I don't know why, but the only suffering has an HP costing reaction out of all the enemies in the game. I don't know why. And it costs like 40 HP. So it takes forever to do anyway. But it's very weird. Very weird. But yeah, there we go. That is monocycle run. We died. We lost a character, which sucks. It's very, very sad. I've never lost a character in a monocycle run, so that's a first. But yeah, that's it. That's game. Oh, I get to do the hotkey. Oh, I don't remember my own hotkeys. I'll do it manually. Oh, I did it. There we go. Yay, suffering is defeated. Nice. We took like a few hits. I don't care. There we go. The hit counter is accurate now. I see what you mean, Kotaro. It is actually more off than I thought it was. There we go. Okay. Nice! Thank you for joining me. Glad you were able to catch the end, Noble. I think I'm going to call it there, because I've only had 3 hours of sleep, so I'm really tired. Will you do a whole video about this? I will, so we're definitely going to be making... I'm hoping that for all of our challenge runs, we'll make proper videos. All I need to do at this point is I need to collect... Hold on, let me... The music is really distracting. It's good music, but it's distracting. Okay, here we go. That's very kind of you to offer. So my current plan is to fix up Filmora, get that done, and then I'm going to be, you know, properly making videos again. So all of the challenge runs I'd like to make full videos on. I've also committed to making some videos for PvP tutorial guides for Coromon, so eventually we'll do that. I have to finish the database first. At this point, I'm not feeling very motivated with PvP being down for so freaking long. It's hard to feel motivated to do it, but definitely there. There's the Gris video, there's this video, there is a couple other videos that we could do. This lamp is way too bright. Oh, that's the lowest setting. Crazy. I need like a dampener on it. I didn't realize it was that freaking bright. Perfect use of the lily emote. There we go. That's a lot better. Anyway, yes, we'll definitely be making some videos on that. I also know that I have a friend, I don't know if he wants this streamed, but I have a friend who wants me to guide him through a monocycle, and it could be funny to do a Soul Link monocycle, especially with a new player, where if one of his characters die, mine dies too. That, or we can do like shared control, where like I control half the team, he controls the other half of the team. The thing is, I don't know if he actually wants that streamed, or if he just wants to kind of do that privately, just as friends. He does, or he used to stream a long time ago, but so he might be interested, he might not. We'll just have to see. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I actually was on time. That's a big win. And we finished the Othercide run. That's another big win. So, what is next? That's really the best question. So, obviously, Ender Lilies. Ender Lilies is on the board, along with the sequel to that game, and Neva is on the board because we didn't finish it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So those are definitely options. There's a game called Last Spell that I would love to stream at some point. It's very time intensive, so I don't know how realistic that is. Maybe in like the far future, if streaming goes anywhere professionally, that could be like a subathon level thing. Because that's a commitment. It's a game I love, but even sitting down to play Last Spell, I have to like mentally be like, do I have time for this? Because it's gonna be several hours of the same gameplay. I mean, there's diversity in the gameplay, and it's a really good game. It's probably one of the best strategy games I've ever played, exempting chess, because chess is chess. So it's a really, really solid, really good game, but yeah, we just have to see what happens. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna either go take a nap or play a game quietly to myself or go help the wife and baby. So, thank you for catching this stream. I will upload the VOD, and as soon as I get Filmora up, we can start developing some videos. So, yeah, have a good one. Bye!